Okay, so once you visit your website and when you go to the order online page, you'll see that your menu from your Clover POS has been imported to your website. If you look through your menu, you may notice that some items are, like for example, side has all the sides under one category. You may have drinks, dessert, delivery charge. Some of these items you may want to hide. Some of them you may want to reorder. Some of them you may not even offer online. So in the back end, you can make all these changes to hide it. So for example, there's no need for it to have a delivery charge as one of the items because the online ordering automatically calculates that for you. So what you would do is you log into the back end of your website, click on Clover Orders, Settings, and then click on Categories and Items, and then hide that delivery charge because there's no need for that. Your customer is not going to buy that or add it to cart. That stuff is automated, so that one's gone. Okay, and then once you look through your item, you'll notice it may be out of order. See how we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. It's probably a different order, so you may want to reorder that. So you go under Sandwiches, press the plus sign, and then look for number 1. You can put number 1 at the very top, and just kind of reorder it the way you want it to be. So hamburger meals goes to the very top. Where's hamburger meal? Okay, so 11, 12, there it is. Hamburger meal goes to the very top. Okay, so the rest of them, feel free to order it in the order you want it to be. Okay, so now when we refresh the page, we'll have hamburger meal at the very top because I just reordered it. There's no need to press save because it automatically does it. So we got this number 1. Okay, speaking of hamburger meal, let's order one. Let's see how it looks like. Add to cart. Okay, good. Hamburger meal, mayo, gyro, American cheese, double meat, no. Or you can call this remove. Okay, perfect. This looks good. Add. Okay. You may also, if you're limiting to how much they can add, you can change that as well. You can put a minimum, maximum. Okay, so this doesn't look too bad. But let me give you some examples of other merchants, other websites, other customers to see how they build their online menu because that gives you a good indication of how you could make yours look. Let's go ahead and look at this example here. This customer sells pitas, bowls, and salads. So let's see how they set theirs up. Pitas. I added to my cart. First thing you'll notice is he numbered his. He put number 1, number 2, number 3. You don't have to do this, but you can because if you want your customers to kind of go down the list. So he starts with the fire baked pita. And it's required, so I have to select this. Okay, and then I go to number 2. I can select up to 3. I'll tell you later how to set these minimum maximum modifiers up. Protein, select one option, and then we go to toppings. I can choose as many as I want because there's no minimum or maximum here. Choose my dressings. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add some stuff to my cart here. See how it says select one option? If I select this and if I select this, it unchecks that one because I can only select one. This one I could do up to 3. 1, 2, 3. If I do more than 3, it won't allow me to do that. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and add to cart. So there's my pitas, and it's everything is added here. It'll print on the Clover receipt printer and to the kitchen printer. Okay, so and let me give you one more example. Let's go to a different website. Okay, this one went a little bit above and beyond. They added pictures to it too. They added also a description to it too. So let's go to under burgers and sandwiches. Again, you can have this template too. You have this template option as well. So if I go to settings here, store interface, I can choose that template. See right here, number 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As of this video, there are 5 templates you can choose from. Okay, and I'm going to press Save Changes, and you'll notice yours will change that template also. So if you like a different template, feel free to change it, or it's actually called a store interface. You can choose any one of these here. Okay, I'm going to hit refresh the page because I changed my store interface. You'll notice right away it looked different because you can add images to it like they did. See, adding images is very easy. Click on the category, push the camera right here icon, and add a category image. To add item images, you simply click on items images on this side here. So let me give you a quick example of that. See boneless wings, I just say add edit images to it. Press this button here and then press upload image. You could add up to a few images for each item. Okay, but let's go back to the main settings here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this other person's menu. As you can see, they added not only images for the categories and items, they also add a description to it. So when I click on this, I get to see what I'm ordering here. This is alarm burger. This is the barbecue cheddar burger. See, it says 4 alarm because a 4 source of twisted heat. Here's the description for it. Now when I add it to my cart, it will give me the options. See, I would like this, side, toppings. Again, this merchant, this customer didn't number it. They just kind of put toppings and side, so they did it differently. Again, each customer can do it according to how they feel will look best on the website. So I'm just giving you examples of how you can do it. So let me go ahead and try something different here. Let's do a taco. Okay, so plus I would like 4th taco, $1 more. So this is a nice upsell. Substitute, taco mod. Okay. So let me go ahead and go back to this page here. Now let's see how this one looks like. Okay, add. This is not too bad. Hamburger meal. Okay, so this is the meal section here. Okay, no. Looks like some progress has been made on this menu. So not too much of a difference I can do to it, but I'm going to show you an example that how you can use your inventory app to tweak it even further. So let's go ahead, log into the backend of your website, not your website, but sorry, on Clover.com. Okay, stay logged in. So on your Clover.com, you'll have the inventory app on this side here. So what you would do is you click on items, stock, categories, and modifier groups. As you earlier, what I did was I created a category called online, and I put it at the very bottom called online Steve Bites, just to kind of show you how I created, show you how I made a modifier groups to this. So this is the category name. When I press the pencil, it'll give me the item names within the category, and I can add more items to this category by simply selecting it from this list here. Since this is just an example, I'm not going to create any more items to it. And the only item that's in this category is called a chicken burger. As you can see, it's checkmarked right here, chicken burger, $6.56. So you're probably wondering where I got this item from. I actually got it from this here, the menu. Chicken burger, sorry, turkey burger. Chicken burger. Yeah, I got it from here. Let me change the name. I put chicken burger. Actually, no, sorry. I got it right here, $5.99. Let me change the price because I put $6.56. $5.99. So to change the price, you simply just go to items here. Chicken burger. Okay, and then just press the pencil right here, and then just change the price, $5.99. Okay, and I create a modifier group called remove from chicken burger. Okay, the reason why I did that is because according to the menu here, it says it comes with homemade, handcrafted, served with tomato, lettuce, and home sauce. Okay, so it comes with these things here. So the reason, maybe some of your customers may not want that, so I made a category, I made a modifier group called remove from chicken burger. So I'm going to press save here. And then now when you click on the modifier group called remove from chicken burger, which is this one right here, I put in here tomatoes and lettuce. So here's the name of the modifier group. Here's the name of those items. Remove tomato, remove lettuce. So I have 2. And I can go ahead and create more modifier groups. Let me see an example from this person's website here. See how they did it. So I can do, I can say plus I would like. So again, these are examples so you can see how they did it. This one said, this one says choose your dips and spreads. So you can name yours, choose your dressing, choose your dips and spreads, choose your proteins. And the way to do that, again, you go to the back end here, click on add new modifier group, say choose your spreads, and then you say which item applies to. I'm going to say chicken burger, and then and then I'm going to say choose your spreads. So let me see what spreads they have here. Spicy, not spicy. Again, this is an example, so you can make your own. Spicy. Make sure you add a price so you can add it. Just put 0. Add to group. Tahini. Again, add your own spices here. I'm just doing examples here. Okay, so we got spicy tahini. And this applies to the chicken burger. So we have choose your spreads. We have remove from chicken burger. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Now I'm going to create one more. I'm going to go ahead and create one more here. I'm going to say, let me take a look at the sandwich again so I can get a better idea what else to include. If you're offering different type of bread, you can also you can say that as well. Let's see, chicken burger. Okay. Let me see what this other merchant said. Because again, you're more familiar with your menu than I am. I'm just kind of guessing what you offer at your business there. So, for example, if you are offering proteins, or if you're offering different type of bread, so you can say, like, let's say, you can say choose your bread. So I'm going to say add new modifier group, choose your bread. If you do offer that, if not, you don't have to do this. I'm going to select chicken burger here. Modifier name, sesame bread, 0. Grain. Okay, so we got just these two options. Again, you can add as many as you want. I'm just kind of doing an example here, and it applies to this item. If this bread applies to more items, again, just go down the list and select that. Okay, so I'm just doing chicken burger for this moment. So here's something very important too. It says here where it says minimum required, maximum allowed. If you need your customers to choose a bread, so go ahead and put minimum 1 and a maximum 1. So they have to choose this, because without a bread, the sandwich can't be made. So you can do minimum max. So again, I'm doing this just for an example. So I'm gonna go ahead and save it. So here's what we have for my chicken burger. I'm gonna go under items here. Again, you can continue adding more to it. So I'm gonna go chicken burger. Okay, here's the one I added. This one already exists on the menu. I did this one under online seats. It's under online Steve's Bite category. It has these modifier groups: choose your bread, remove from, chicken burger, choose your spreads. Okay, so sorry, I meant remove from chicken burger. So it has 3 modifier groups: 1, 2, 3. And then if you want to know more information about it, press the pencil sign. Here's the modifier groups. If you want to know which modifiers are part of these modifier groups, again, you would simply click on modifier groups here and then type these out, and then you'll see it. So let's go ahead and refresh the page on the website so we can see what this chicken burger looks like. Okay, before you refresh the page, you'll notice that this thing is here already, but it may not add that. It may not show it right now, so you'll have to do a manual sync. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a manual sync. So here's how you do it. If you make changes to your online menu on your Clover Inventory app, either from the physical device or from the website, you'll have to do a manual sync. Press import inventory, scroll halfway down, see where it says manual sync. Press this button one time and wait about 30 seconds, depending on how many items you have or how much change was made. But this one should be pretty quick. Okay, and then once it's synced, once it's updated, you'll see here. Again, while it's updating, I'm going to quickly show you a few other things. In that new modifier group I created, remove from chicken burger, if I press the plus sign, see how it says lettuce tomato? I can say tomato on the top, and I can say lettuce on the bottom, so I can rearrange it. Okay, so I can rearrange not only the modifiers, but also the modifier groups. See, I can rearrange it. And as you know, choosing a bread is very important. So let me see here. Let me refresh the page because I made a new one called Choose Your Bread. Sometimes it may take up to a minute for the changes you made to appear on the website. So there's the Choose Your Bread. See how I refresh the page and then show Choose Your Bread. The reason why it's important to keep this on top is because this is more important than spreads, because they have to go from this step to this step. If you put Choose Your Spreads on top, which is fine, but this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to refresh the page here. Okay, let's go to the last one. Okay, see how it says choose your spreads first, choose your bread, tomato, remove from chicken burger. Um, so since this is more important than this one, they have to go through this step. You may want to put this at the top. So all you do is go here and put choose your bread at the top. Okay, and then when you refresh the page, you'll see choose your bread will become above this one. So for example, I'm going to refresh the page here, and then go back to the new item you just made changes to. Press add to cart. So we got choose your bread. See how it says required? So I have to choose one of these, right? I have to choose either sesame or grain. Choose your spreads, remove from chicken burger. And again, the list can continue on and on. So you can add up to 20, 30, 10, 5, whatever you want, however many modifier groups that you need for your customers to kind of make their selection. Okay? And so basically, again, just to kind of recap, you make your changes on your inventory app, and once those changes are made, it will show on the website. And then to get on the website, you just do a manual sync from the back end. You go to import inventory, and then press here. Sorry, a manual sync right here. And clean inventory. This is another useful feature, and you probably will never use it, but if you do, only use it if you remove lots of items from your inventory app and it's still showing on the website. You can start the clean inventory process. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else here. Order types. Again, this is pretty self-explanatory. You have pickup, delivery. You can disable it or enable it. If you want to add more order types, you can just add it here. Like for example, you can say curbside pickup. So what is curbside pickup? That's on the, let me just add this item to the cart here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do grain, tahini, lettuce, add to cart. So when I go to checkout, it gives me several options of how to pick the order types. I have pickup, delivery. So if I were to add this one, it will show this one here as well. It will say choose, it will give me one more order method. It will say curbside pickup. But since I'm not going to add that, it won't show it here. Again, you can do more order types if you like. Store settings, it's recommended to add your business hours. Oh good, you have your business hours here. Make sure to add your business hours. That way people don't order when you're closed. So for example, business hours, pretty easy. You just go to the setup app, which is right here, and then add your business hours. Labels, very briefly, labels, if you want your items to print to a specific kitchen printer, add a label to it. You can look this up on clover.com website, and it'll give you more information on that. And then let me show you something else here. So go ahead, I'm going to enable schedule orders. Allow customers to schedule the orders. How much time do you require to prepare the food? Minimum 20 minutes. Delivery, how long do you need to deliver the food? Typically it's about 45 minutes to 60 minutes. These are default settings. If you want to allow them to choose as soon as possible, you can do that. Let me show you what that means real quick. I'm going to go ahead and enable that. So far what I've done is I'm allowing the customers to order when the store is closed. But if they do order when the store is closed, they have to wait until the store is open to actually pick it up. So, and they have to pick it up within these hours here. I'm going to go ahead and press Save Changes here. Now I'm going to go ahead and refresh the checkout page, because what I did, as you may notice, I added the schedule hours. See, right now it's not here, but when I refresh the page, it's going to show it now. And see how the new thing came up? Schedule hours. So I can pick up today, tomorrow, the next day, or the next day. Choose my time. See how the ASAP right here. Remember I mentioned earlier I added ASAP. So allow customer to choose ASAP. So this is as soon as possible. If you want them to come right away or as soon as you get the food ready. If you don't want that to show, just turn it off. Okay. 4 days later, so they can do order today, the next day, the next day, and the next day. You can do up to 90 days. Okay, I'm going to press Save Changes here. Okay, so hopefully this video kind of helped you out to understand how your online orders looks like and how you can make those changes to give your customers a better online experience. Again, when you make the changes, just sync it to your website and it'll update on here. And again, you can change the look, the layout by clicking Store Interface, and you could choose from one of these 5 options here. The checkout settings, pretty self-explanatory. You can allow your customers pay in store, pay upon delivery, secure checkout. If you have this lock on your website, then you can turn this off because you don't need to use a different SSL checkout page. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because it has the lock right here, which means it has SSL certificate. Log in to checkout. You can allow your customers to create an account if you want. Coupon codes. If you enable coupons, just press enable and then go here and create a coupon. Right here, coupons. Service fees. You can charge service fees for each order, so you can do a 5% on top of the subtotal. Tips. A very good idea to enable tips. Special instructions. You can allow your customers to leave special instructions. So let me show you what that is. See right here, special instructions. They can say extra napkins or a cup of water or something like that, or go light on the lettuce. You know, whatever they want to put here. You can disable that if you like by clicking that button. Thank you page. Make sure to include HTTP with it if you have one. If not, it has a default thank you page, so it's better to just leave it the way it is. Store settings. I think we discussed this one. Yeah, store settings is basically your business hours. Track stock. Most restaurants don't track stock, so you can have this disabled. Put your email here, or you can put your cell phone here to get a text message when an order online comes through. Delivery areas and fees. Fairly easy. You just add a new zone. I can say zone 3. I can say 10-mile radius. Minimum order $5. Delivery fee $2. And I can say draw the zone. See, when I press draw zone, I'm going to first select a different color. I'm going to select yellow here. Okay, and then press draw zone, and boom, it'll draw a yellow zone around it, which is a 10-mile radius. Again, I'm not going to save this. I'm just showing you how you can do that. So whoever orders within this yellow area will get charged $2, and they have to order at least $5. And then if you're happy with that, just press this button here, and then press Save Changes. I'm not going to save it because I'm just giving you an idea of how that works. And again, frequently asked questions. You can email us. And again, everything is pretty much here and on your Clover. So again, all the changes made here will reflect on the website. All you have to do is sync it to the website. Okay, thank you for your time. Hopefully this video proved helpful.